Hello my viewers. Here is the Talk Beyond again with Bella Atieno. I'm going to talk about something we call damaged but not destroyed. And I'll start by defining the two terms, damage and destroy. Actually, when you look in the dictionary or anywhere else, the term damage means to be injured, to be hurt, or to be harmed. Actually, you hear people talk and they are being referred to the damage that happened to them. Even you ask someone, do you know a certain person, and the person will ask you, the one who is lame, the one who is heartbroken, the one who is having low esteem, the one whose face is like what. So people keep on referring to the person in accordance to the condition or in accordance to the damage that happened to them, not bearing in mind that the value inside of this person, the value within this person has not changed. Because the damage that happens to us, most of the time it happens to us just physically. Someone can see that this person was damaged, this person was injured. But the problem is that when you yourself accept people calling you, referring you to the condition that happened to you, that is where the problem begins. And I just want you to be careful when people refer to you according to the condition that damaged you instead of referring to you by your name. And I want you to know that the value in you is still intact, is still there, despite the damage, despite the hurt, despite the harm. You are not done away with. You have not been ended in any way. You have not been killed. Like, you have not been destroyed. So even if you were damaged, trust me, you have not been destroyed. The value that God placed in you is still existing. The problem with us is that we tend to forget what God refers us to, what God placed in us. We're just concerned about how people are seeing us, how people are having their perspective toward us. So it reaches a point whereby when we start now concentrating on how people are seeing us, on how people are seeing the damage, now that's where the problem comes in. Fine, you are in a marriage, it never worked. You're in a relationship, it never worked. You have low self-esteem. Maybe you got an accident and your leg was damaged, your arm, maybe your ears, maybe your face got deformed. And this one has made you feel like, I am worthless, I cannot do this anymore. Maybe you have been working and maybe you're not working, like you feel your life, your reputation, and everything has been damaged. But I want you to know that you are so special that you are a threat to the devil. So he will use everything to make you feel like I am damaged and I cannot do anything. I am damaged and I cannot be repaired. But I want to give hope to someone. Like these episodes that we'll be talking about damaged and not destroyed. And I want you to just look around. Remember the Talk Beyond, when we talk about the Talk Beyond, we're talking about suicide not being an option. Isolation is not an option. You getting addicted to drugs, pornography, sex, and anything is not an option. But there is hope to someone who has been damaged. And I want you to believe in yourself that I am damaged, but I'm not destroyed. No matter what happened in your previous life, no matter what is happening now.
I dream too big, that's what they tell me. I should just quit and lean into failing. But my heart is set, I will be famous before I'm dead.
Their stories. Behind every successful person, there is a story and a long fought journey that they have come across in their lives.
And you just have to increase your worth, because nothing worth can ever be ignored. When God calls you, me, I always say that God cannot call you where he cannot carry you. Like he will, trust me, he will carry you. Even when he calls you into that, from that damage, he knows that I am calling you to carry you to somewhere. And when he carries you, you have to allow him to carry you. You don't have to now carry yourself, like now feel, me, I want to do this by my power. It's not by our power. It's not. It's just by God's power that we can put ourselves in the vulnerability that anaweza kutubeba. And also, when he carries you, he's going to cover the damage. I'm telling you, just as even as speaking to you, it's not that I've never been damaged. People have been damaged out here. And God covers the damage, and you look at the person and you're like, until this person tells you that this person was damaged at some point, you can never believe. You can never just guess, because when God calls you, He will carry you, He will cover the damage, and guess what? He will convert the damage. People will be looking at you and they're like, you are glowing, and you're like in your heart, oh gosh, I wish you could have known what kind of a person I am, and you're saying I am glowing. But we have to believe that God can pull us out of that damage. He can carry us through that journey of damage. He can cover us.